Okay, I found out what I'm supposed to say. It's supposed to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
Found in the garden.
It wasn't Mukuro!
No, that's wrong!
Okay, I don't know why I was being so stupid last time, but...
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements
Sorry,
are
guys.
consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone's made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be. Junko! Junko, 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 Junko. Monokuma, oh my gosh.
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I did check, absolutely, and I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Huh?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? Faked. That's actually Mukuro right there. That could be Mukuro. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely. Maybe she used some sort of trick. Somebody was dressed up as Hangman's Gambit, another one? Disguise? Wait, what? I have no idea what that's supposed to say. Hold on, guys. We're going to go on to Google, and we're going to see what I need to say, because that makes absolutely zero sense, and I have no idea what I'm going to say. So, we're going to go figure it out, because I'm very stupid, and I will not be able to figure this out without this. I'm on my way to figure it out right now. Right now, guys. It's supposed to be... Oh, okay. Replaced. Cool beans. Is C. It's a C next? And then D? I don't know how people do this on hard mode. Like, I can never, like...
Now I understand.
I would put, like, disguise or something. Like, I don't know.
That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but... that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah. You're saying they switched? when could they even have done that?
From the beginning.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain it. They switched at the beginning.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
We'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
They were.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. The pictures. Where's the pictures at? Is it more than one or just one? Bro, is it gonna count off for that?
Shoot!
Ew, stop. I thought it was the photo. Is it not the photo? Hold on. This is so embarrassing. I totally just messed up. Please ignore that. What? When did I do that? Oh, was it a CD? A CD? The CD? Apparently it's the CD. I didn't know it was the CD.
I got it! While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster,
it wasn't just the monitor. It had turned off, which means that the DVD wasn't playing. What the heck just happened? And then he was like, it broke it's out of service. It can happen anytime. It's just happening.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time. He tried to cover it up with the pictures. Oh my gosh. Please no. I'm so... Please stop growling at me.
Better luck next time!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Better luck next time!
Oh my gosh, this is insane.
Better luck next time!
Thank you,
Are you
Mom.
sure about this? You're getting all riled up! That's impossible!
I don't know. Oh, stop, it's the group photo! I failed. Get out of here. What? No, stop, shut up. Stop.
Is this really the end
No,
for all of
stop,
them?
let me do it. Yes, let me give it another
I
shot, please.
refuse to give up yet.
Thank you for giving me another shot. I know what it is. I'm just bad at it. Guys, this is so embarrassing. It's the group photo. Shut up. Oh my god. I'm so embarrassed. I totally didn't mess
Better
up.
luck next time!
Let's act like that didn't happen.
Better luck next time!
Oh no.
Better luck next time! Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up!
Okay. It's the group
That's
photo.
impossible!
This should prove it.
Okay. Oh.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago. When we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten, in all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual is that we can't see Junko's face. The unusual?
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
Junko.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko, which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
No!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No! Wait! Hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything, right now.
Yes, let's prove it right now. When we met her... Wait. What was the identity who I met in the main hall? So it wasn't really her. Oh no! So she got killed, and she was actually the one who got killed. And then when they got the body out, and then they took off the mask. What? Wait. And then this one. And then... Oh, wait. I'm totally messed this up. Hold on. And then Saw took off mask, put on a mask, body, they saw body blew up, body is now in...
The killer is you! We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yep, it was.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity.
Yeah.
She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko and Oshima!
Indeed it is.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
What? What is happening?
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear. If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko and Ishima?
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face!
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. It was definitely... I don't know. Let me look this up really quick. Please, I'm going to run out of time. Please, please, I don't know. Please, I don't know. Can I pause it? No, I cannot pause it. Please. Oh, Lord. I'm going to not get this right. Oh, okay.
I got it!
Before arriving at
That's
school.
right! It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it!
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Yeah, they're totally photoshopped. They're edited, so they aren't real, they are real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I would agree, Junko, or Junko, whatever they want to call her. That's going to be the end of this episode. It was quite a short one, but I actually will probably not get to play more tonight. Kind of awkward and horrible place to stop, I know, but just, yeah.